Jude Bellingham was overwhelmed by his emotions as Borussia Dortmund failed to clinch the Bundesliga title on the final day. Jude Bellingham broke down in tears, crying, and pushed the camera away from him after the final whistle as Borussia Dortmund suffered heartbreak on the final day of the Bundesliga season. The Black-Yellows went into the final day knowing that a win over Mainz would clinch the title, but a 2-2 draw at Signal Iduna Park handed Bayern Munich their 11th consecutive domestic crown, and Bellingham could not hide his sadness. Bellingham was left powerless watching on from the Dortmund bench after it emerged he was not fit to start, having picked up a knee injury that kept him out of their 3-0 win over Augsburg last week. Dortmund fought back from 2 goals down to draw 2-2, with Niklas Süle equalizing in the 6th minute of stoppage time. But there was late drama in Cologne where Jamal Musiala's 87th-minute winner proved to be the decisive goal in the title race. And it proved to be all too much for the 19-year-old, who was denied his chance for one more appearance in a yellow shirt before his impending £89 million move to Real Madrid later this summer. Bellingham was seen crying after the final whistle and batted away the camera on the pitch. He was not the only Dortmund man who looked crestfallen, with Dortmund stalwart Marco Reus seen on the floor crying after Dortmund's final day collapse. Edin Terzic's side were in a perfect position to claim their first title since Jurgen Klopp guided the club to domestic success in 2011-12 with a 2-point advantage over Thomas Tuchel's men. However, the Bavarians' superior goal difference meant they would claim the title with a win against Köln and if Dortmund failed to win. And that proved to be the decisive factor in separating the two sides as Dortmund rued several missed chances inside the packed Signal Iduna Park. Andreas Hanch-Olsen put the visitors in front before Karim Onisowo doubled Mainz's lead to put Dortmund's title hopes under threat. Bayern had taken an early lead through Kingsley Coman's wonderful strike to compound their woes. But the title race flipped on its head when Köln were awarded a penalty for handball by Serge Gnabry and Dejan Lubicic slotted home to make it 1-1. Dortmund got one back through Rafael Guerreiro as the title, for 10 minutes or so, looked to be in their hands. There was more drama to come though, when Musiala struck a well-placed effort into the corner to spark wild scenes on the Bayern bench. In Dortmund, Sebastian Haller's goal was chalked off before Süle equalized. But time ran out as Dortmund squandered their hopes of title glory. Such a result would have boosted Liverpool and Manchester City's chances of signing Bellingham in normal circumstances, but over the last 2 weeks, it has emerged Real Madrid are now favourites to land the Birmingham trainee. According to Fabrizio Romano, Real are set to pay £88 million plus add-ons to Dortmund for the England international with personal terms already agreed. With over 150 appearances under his belt, Bellingham would have loved to have signed off with a Bundesliga title under his belt. It wasn't to be though, and he will now have his big money move to Spain to look forward to.